It's Banana Boo
Gang.
and we are back here today
With a story time.
of how Sisibanana
God,
I did not get finesse. I got catfish.
I was gonna say that. Like, be quiet. Like,
I got catfish, guys.
super catfish. And you know what's funny? I warned her.
Super catfish. And
I
during
warned
this
her.
video, we're gonna be eating cotton candy because
This stuff tastes really good.
it's really good and this is like a really messed up situation.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start it off.
Like, you know, like the starting music.
The
to like
curtains open.
Yeah, curtains open. Like, you
Okay.
know, nice setting background. Birds tweeting in the background.
About 3 weeks ago.
Whoa, that's a long ago.
Yeah,
Woo.
it's been 3 weeks, okay? So about 3 weeks ago, I was on Snapchat, okay? And I was looking at the people who viewed my stories. I don't know why I did, because I do not do that. Like, I do not go and see who watches my stuff. Like, I don't do that. But today, out of every day possible, I went and I looked to see who viewed my story, right? And I was looking and I saw this one name and I had him added back. I didn't even know if it was a him. I just had the person added back. And the name was like really weird. And I've never seen that type of name before. After I was like, that's such a weird name. And the type of person I am, if you guys know me personally, you guys know that I am like
Nosy.
I'm a nosy big mouth, okay? That's just like, if I want to know something or if I think something, I'ma say it. So basically, I saw the guy's name, okay? And then I snap him. I'm like laughing at his name. I'm like, what type of name is that? Like, why is your name that? He's like, oh, it's slang. I'm like, slang for what? He's like, oh, it's hood slang. So I'm like, okay. And he's like, oh, clearly you're not in polys, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yeah, I'm not. Like, I'm not no gangster. Like, I don't know nothing.
I don't know.
So I'm like, yeah, I don't know. He's like, oh, where are you from? And then after I'm like, oh, I'm from Ajax. Ajax gang.
Yo, comment in the section below if you're from Ajax.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh, I'm from Ajax. He's like, oh, that's cute. I'm like,
cute.
I'm like, where are you from? So he tells me where he's from. And I'm like, oh, nice. Then he's like, yeah. And then pretty much convo done. I was like, okay, like, you know, done. Then he messages me again. He's like, you're hella pretty, blah, blah, blah. I've been wanting to tell you this, but I haven't. So I'm like, aw, thanks. Like, you know, like, I don't know why I don't know. This is,
Well, what's your language?
I don't know why I answered, bro. I don't know. This is why I don't answer messages. Because, look, I answer messages like a catfish, okay? So, basically,
She's just stupid.
I was like, oh, thank you. Like, what do you look like? Okay? And if you guys know Sisi, you know Sisi has a type, okay? I like
Black guys.
I like dark-skinned guys. I love braids. I like braids, okay? And I like guys that have some, you know, some like, I like swag, you know, like, and I like chains, like, I like that type of stuff. Like, I actually am like, oh, okay.
Ooh.
So he sends me some pictures of himself. Who even knows that was him?
Pictures of himself.
Some pictures of himself. And, you know, he's pretty, you know, he's pretty, like, he's fly. I was like, okay. You know, man had a nice braid up. I was like, who are you? And after he sends me a video, again, and then he's like, oh, this is, like, my face, and, like, showing me. I'm like, okay. I'm like, oh, okay. You can go on. I'm like, this guy's cute. So I started talking to him more. He's chill. Like, he was like, I'm like, oh, this guy's pretty cool.
No, Sarah
like,
started talking to him every single day.
we're not at that part. So I started talking to him. And, you know, he's pretty cool. And take him, oh my god. I stayed up dumb late messaging this guy because he was sick. I was like, oh, this guy's sick. Like, this guy's pretty cool. Like, I'm not talking to member. So then, I think I fell asleep, right? And then I go and I see that he messaged me. So in the morning, I'm like, oh, sorry, my bad. I fell asleep. I should have never done that. I could have opened the message and left it like I usually would. So then basically, I'm messaging the guy
For the whole day.
Whole day.
Whole
I
day.
used data. I used data to talk to this guy. And then we're finding out, oh, that we have some mutual friends. We like the same type of music. Oh, this and that. Oh, I know some of your people. You know some of my people. Like, okay. Okay, I'm like...
No, you can't be eating cotton candy while you're telling the story.
I'm sorry.
Like,
this is so good. Stuck to my fingers. So I'm like, oh, we know some of the, like, mutual people and everything. He's like, oh, you play ball? I'm like, yeah, I play ball. Everything. I show Kendra him. Kendra's like, I don't like him. I'm like...
No, she showed me a picture of him. I'm just like, what is this? I'm just like, what is this? Like, what are you showing me? Because you couldn't see his face.
But he sent me a video.
He sent
And he looks so sweet.
No,
It wasn't
listen,
even him though.
Listen,
It
be
wasn't
quiet,
even
be
him.
quiet, be quiet. So Sierra, whatever. Sierra shows me this video of this guy. It's literally just like video with him and his mans. He's just like da, 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 just like a split second you saw his face. I'm just like, no. First thing I said was no, we're not doing this. No, Sierra, this is a bad idea. No. I'm just like, if he can't send you a picture of his face or a Snapchat of his face, do not talk to him.
But then listen, later then, he sent me a full-on video with his face. After I was like,
yeah, I even said like, yeah, he's good looking, whatever.
I sent it to her.
But still, I still didn't trust it because like, I knew deep, like, you know when you get that feeling in your chest, you're just like, nah, this isn't.
I don't know.
It ain't it, Chief. It ain't it. It was not it. When I tell you it was not it. Snapchat or whatever. This girl still keeps on talking to him. Even though I told Sierra, I'm just like, Sierra, I see too many red flags. I would tell you to stop. I told you to stop talking to him. You should have stopped talking for a long time. Like maybe a week after they were talking for like a lot. And then Sierra's
this
like,
guy
no.
became my #1 best friend on Snapchat. That's how much I talk to the guy because I don't really talk to people like that,
it was
you know?
so easy to come. Like, I'm one of your best friends on Snapchat. I sent you 2 Snapchats.
Yeah, like, honestly, it's so easy to become my best friend on Snapchat because I don't talk to people that much. And, like, I don't know, it's like everyone thinks I talk to bare people, but I actually don't. So then, like, when they talk to me and I talk back, it's like, oh my god! Like,
hey, anyways. So then after I'm telling Sierra, like,
actually, I don't open messages, though.
No. I was just like, Sierra, no, this isn't. There's something up about this guy that I know there's something wrong with him. And Sierra's still just like, no. And Sierra, I'm
such a positive person.
Sierra's just like very gullible. She believes words, not actions. So that's why that's
why I get slimed.
Like she's too like, no.
No, it's because when you're a genuine person and you're like honest and you're like a loyal type of person, you expect that from other people because that's how you are.
No.
But then
no.
Clearly not everyone's like that.
No.
Okay.
And actually, like, what I'm telling you, I tell Sierra every single day, don't trust this guy. Don't trust this guy. You're talking to him too much. Like, every single second I look, like, this girl would ignore me to message this guy back.
Yo, I can't.
And when I tell you that was the problem #1, I was just like, no.
I can't talk and text at the same time.
No, like, I'd be telling Sierra a story after next thing you know, where's your phone?
I don't even know where my phone
This
is.
person's name would pop up and Sierra'd be like, I'm just like, did you even hear what I just said?
Yo!
She's like, oh, what are you saying? And it's like,
yo, I don't know why. I'm actually dumb. So basically, he becomes my best friend on Snapchat. I'm his best friend on Snapchat. We talk to each other every single day, okay?
For the past 3 weeks.
Yeah. And my birthday's coming up. If you guys don't know, my birthday's on Sunday, February 10th, 2019. Your girl's birthday. We finna turn up. Anyways, it's my birthday. So then after, I'm like, oh, you should come to my birthday party. And then he's like, yeah, I'm about it, blah, blah, blah. And then after I'm like, you're not invited, but like you're on a trial. And clearly the trial went up. You're on a trial until my birthday to see if I actually want you to come or not. So we keep talking. And then when we first started talking, his Instagram was deactivated, okay? And then he started talking to me. And then all of a sudden he reactivates his Instagram. So I'm like, okay. But he has no pictures on Instagram. But red flag. No, but he's a Hoodman, okay?
That's why you don't talk to Hoodmans.
A lot of like hood guys, they don't post pictures because
yes they do.
They don't post pictures.
Yes,
they won't have pictures on their Instagram because they're like that's too hot. I don't need them to know who I am. Blah 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 blah. But then I got kind of like confused because his Instagram, like his name on it was like a name. I'm not gonna say the name, but when you Google this name, I'm gonna Google it right now, okay? When you guys Google this name, basically there's a definition for this name. And I saw that and I was like, why is this your name? And he's like, because I want to stay unknown. Like, that's why it's my name. And after I was like, what the like, what? Are you like... So, basically, let me just... I need to go... Yeah, I spelled it right. I might need to crop this part or whatever. So, I Googled this name, okay? Listen. The name are multiple use names that are used when the true name of a person is unknown or being covered, pretty much, okay? Let me see if I can see if there's anything. So they want to leave their identity to be unknown. They want their identity to stay unknown. And there's multiple names that people use for
you just said that.
Yeah, but I'm saying it. There's like multiple. There's a lot of names that can be used that have the same meaning that makes you stay unknown to the public. And I was like, red flag was going up. I was like, okay. I was like, guy doesn't have one. Like,
I just sneeze.
I was really confused. So then one day, this was when the okay, this is like what, like week 2, week 3. Let's just say this pretty much happened. All the truth came out 2 nights ago. And yeah. So basically, I go on live. Because if you guys follow me on Instagram, I like to go live. Like, I like going live. So I went live. And then he comes into my live. And he comments on my live. And then another one of my friends is also in my live at the same time. And then he comments in my live. And then my friend says LOL. And I'm like, why is he saying LOL? But like, taking this, like, they're not each other's peoples, if you know what I mean. Like, you know, like, you guys can kind of like guess what I'm saying, but they're not each other's people. So I was like, okay, what's going on here? And then basically comments on my live and the guy says LOL, and I'm like, that's kind of weird. And then prior to this event, this guy that I was talking to, the unknown character, messages another guy that was also talking to me, because I sent him a screenshot of something off my like Instagram. I sent him a screenshot, and at the top it said the other guy's name. So he messages the other guy and he's like, don't talk to my girl. And I'm like, and then the guy says, who's your girl? And then he puts like the banana emoji, because you know Sisibanana. And then basically after that, so that happened like prior to this, and then the live happens, and then my friend comments LOL. So after my friend comments LOL, I'm kind of confused, but I'm not going to say anything to him, because I'm like, yo, if there's something wrong, then he'll come to me and say something. So it's like, what, like 2 o'clock in the morning. Like, I was in your room, remember you fell asleep?
Yeah, I fell asleep.
Yeah. I was in Kendra's room, and then she fell asleep, and I get a call, and I was bored. I was like, okay, so I'm gonna answer this call. And then he's like, oh, hi, like, how are you? Like, how's everything going? Because talking to me about school and like what I plan on doing in the future, because I did a 5th year, but I only did 1 semester, so I'm not in school right now, okay? Until September, I'm not in school. And then he's like, okay, so then basically I get the call, I answer the call, he's like, yo, what's up, blah, 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 I'm not in school. Okay, shit, I already said that. Okay. So then he asked me a question. He's like, yo, I was like, he randomly said, yo, I was like, yo, like what? He's like, are you talking to a guy from
dim.
And I was like, why are you asking me that? He's like, I already saw him in your live. I was like, and I don't like lying to people. Like, I'm not gonna lie about. I don't. So basically, especially someone I respect, I'm not gonna lie to you. So I'm like, yeah, I am. Like, yeah. And he's like, you need to be careful. I was like, why are you saying that? He's like, these guys will play around with you. One will talk to you, then they'll make the other one talk to you, blah, 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 blah. And this could not be, like, who you think it is, because, like, they play these type of games, or, like, he'll tell you a fake name, so then his other friend can come talk to you afterwards, and when you say, like, oh, do you know blah, 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 he'll be like, no, I don't know him, and it's because he gave you a fake name, but really he put his friend on. So I was like, whoa, that's pretty messed up.
It is.
So then after, he's like, are you guys, like, seriously talking? I'm like, yeah, I talk to him, like, all the time. And then he's like, did he ask you to be his girlfriend? And after, I'm like, yeah, he pretty much, like, he asked me to be his girl. He's like, yeah. He's like, you want to know why he did that? I was like, why? I was like, so he can have, like, control over you. I was like, what? He's like, you need to understand that you're not a regular girl anymore. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, he wants to get you, because you're like a trophy girl. Like, he wants to get you, treat you like a trophy, so no one else can talk to you, but, like, control you at the same time, and all this stuff. And, like, when he was saying this to me, it was like hitting me in the face. I was like, whoa.
Listen. But before this person said this to Sierra, I literally told Sierra, literally everything along the same lines. Like, maybe he didn't use the same words that he did, because he knows whatever.
Clearly he knew what he was talking about.
He knows what he was talking about. Before this even happened, I told Sierra, like, I literally told her everything that this person was saying to Sierra. But she not listen. She don't listen, man. She don't listen.
So then, anyways, the guy's like, what's his name? I'm like, am I supposed to, like, am I allowed to say that? He's like, Sisi, tell me his hood name. So I'm like, I don't know. Am I supposed to ask a guy what his hood name is? He's like, if he's a real hood, whatever, you already know. He would have told you. That's what, I'm like, I only know his real name. So I tell him his real name. He's like, what does he look like? I'm like, he's dark skinned, blah, 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 blah. And then after, he's like, watch this music video. Tell me if that's him in the video. So I go and I watch the music video. I'm like, nah, that's not him. Then he's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, that's not him. He's like, is he in any music videos? I'm like, yeah. He's like, who is he friends with? I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, I know one of his friends. This is his friend. Sisi, you need to stop talking to that guy right now. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, what's going on? And then he's like, this is not who you think this is. I'm like, what? I'm like, what? Niggas catfish each other? What's going on? So then basically, he's like, this is this guy's real name. This is where this guy's from. He tells me the whole story. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what the hell is going on? He's like, I can't remember his Instagram name right now, but this, Sisi, listen to me, trust me what I'm saying. He's like, this ain't it. This ain't it, chief. This is not who you think this is. So I'm like, okay, like, should I tell? Like, what should I do? He's like, tell him, but, like, he's like, don't tell him I told you. I'm like, obviously I'm not gonna tell him that. I don't want no mix up. He's like, tell him that you know who he is. Like, you know who the actual person he's being, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it in the morning. And I was so tired. I was like, okay, let me go to sleep. But the one thing that caught me off guard is the guy who was telling me this was then trying to come, like, he was trying to, like, talk to me after, right? And he's tried to talk to me before, so I didn't know if he was lying to me to make me stop talking to the other guy so then he could talk to me, or if he was telling me the truth. So, and he's like, he's gonna react like this, and this is what's gonna happen. And I'm like, okay. So then in the morning I wake up and I confront the guy. I'm like, you're not who you say you are. This is who this person really is. Blah, 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 blah. He's like, what are you talking about? That's not true. Blah, 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 blah. That guy just told you that so you would stop talking to me. Everything, getting mad. He's like, who's the guy? Who's that guy? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, whoa, chill. Let's just chill out. Blah, blah, blah. And then he texts me a fat paragraph, and I'm like, I have trust issues, okay? And then, obviously, if you guys can tell why, because situations like this. So then, he texts me a fat paragraph. I'm like, okay, but I don't fully, like, believe him, you know? Like, I don't fully believe him. So I had to kind of play the game also. I'm like, let this guy calm down, talk to him normal, and then I have to do some more research on this because I don't feel secure talking to this person. So then, basically, it's the next day or the day after. I think it's the next day. I'm having like a little birthday turn up, right? So I messaged one of my friends, and what I recognize is that this guy who I messaged to come to my birthday also followed the guy's page. The Catfish guy. He followed the Catfish's guy's page. So I message him. I'm like, come to my birthday, blah, blah, blah. Send him an invite. I'm like, oh, one of my girlfriends want you to come. So come. And then he's like, okay, I'm about it. Like, he's gonna come, right? And then he's like, oh, is there any people from here and here coming? Because if they're coming, I'm like, yeah, I'm like, I already know Wagwan. Like, you know, like, I know, like, you're gonna be good. Everything's gonna be good. So then basically, he's like, who do I know that's coming? I'm like, you know the guy I talked to. And then he's like, who do you talk to? And he guessed some guy. I'm like, no, that's not him. But the guy who he guessed is friends. Well, who even knows? I don't know. But it's friends with the guy who is like
Catfishing
me. And the crazy thing about the guy who's catfishing me, he has bare pictures and videos to make it look like he's actually who he says he is. And like the gang or whatever he's in, he has like bare stuff of all of them together. Like, it's so crazy. And I'm like, yo, is this on Google? I was so like, oh my gosh. So it just it's like, it's set up so real. Like, it's so crazy. And when I was like on live, like one of his friends came in the live and was talking, it was just so weird talking to him. And I was like, oh my gosh. So basically I sent my friend, I'm like, he's like, who's your man? So I show him, I'm like, this is his Instagram name. He's like, his name isn't, and I'm like, this is him. And he's like, no, it's not. And then after, I'm like, what? So he's like, show me his face. So I'm like, okay. So I send a picture of his face. I'm like, this is him. He's like, that's not that who it is. He's like, that guy is blah blah blah, the exact same name that the other guy told me. So I'm like, oh my gosh, he was right. He's locked up, blah. I was like, oh my gosh. He sends me the guy's real Instagram page, and I'm like, wow, this guy just catfished me. I felt like I should be on MTV catfished, because that's some messed up stuff. Basically, that catfishes me. I screenshot it. I sent it to the next guy. I'm like, you're a liar. Don't ever talk to me. And you know what this guy says? You're super pretty, ma. If you ever need anything, you know where you can come to. I'm like, I don't even know you. I don't even know you. And you know what this guy tells me? This guy's like, oh, when his friend, I guess it's his friend, who knows, when he comes out, I'm going to tell him to holla at you. He'll be happy that I set this up for him. What? Oh my, I was so pissed. When he comes out, please do not talk to me ever again in your life. I unfollowed him, deleted him, everything. Please, like, but when he comes up, oh, he's gonna be happy I set this up for him. Oh, don't worry, you're real pretty, ma. If you ever need anything, you know where to come. Yeah, because I'm gonna come back to you, right? I'm gonna make...
But don't you ever wonder, like, what the stuff he was saying to you was, like, actually, like, legit, or he's just saying that for...
Fam, I don't even know. This just makes me, like, bring guys down to you.
And on top of that, this guy got, like, our friends involved with it. Trying to make everybody fall for it. It was so
everyone.
crazy.
He added my friends on Snapchat. He had Kendra on Snapchat.
He had me on Snapchat from before, but, like, I didn't know who he was. Why would I talk to him? So then after... From the get-go, I already said to Sierra, I don't like this guy. After this guy tries messaging me a fat paragraph about his story, his life,
yeah,
his life story.
Yeah, you had a life story.
Yeah, he's messaging.
Oh my god.
Basically trying to, like, basically making Sierra fall for it. Like, which made her fall for it. Telling his story about how all this stuff happened to me. And then Sierra's so gullible. This girl.
No, it was so legit, guys. Like,
be quiet.
He added my friends on Snapchat and would talk to my friends, and he became friends with one of my friends, and my friend was like, "Yo, that's Cronem." I was like, "What?
No. And like the way he told his story, like I already knew from the get-go when this guy first started talking to Sierra, I was like, this isn't right. And after Sierra didn't want to listen to me because she's just like, I can't stop talking to him, blah, blah, we talk every single day. I'm just like, Sierra, you have to. Like, I'm telling Sierra, you have to, because right from the get-go, when I heard all this stuff about him, I'm just like, Sierra, no.
This is why I don't take anyone serious, because...
No, because you're just stupid. Like...
Yeah, but basically, he would message one of my friends, like, every day. Like, how are you gonna do that? Like, why? Like, let alone you took me, but then taking my friends into this, my sister, like...
what are you talking about taking my
why
sister?
Was he talking to you too?
Because I messaged him, and I told him from the right... I was just like, I'm gonna be right with this. You guys aren't gonna talk anymore. I'm telling you from now. When I tell Sierra what's really going on and like what's really happening, you guys aren't gonna talk anymore. After I told him, prove me wrong if this actually is gonna pop off or work out or whatever. I'm just like, and after I messaged him, I'm just like, prove me wrong. So then after when all this happened, guess what I messaged him? I said, ha, I was right. And after he's like, you were still.
Oh my god, that made me so mad. I was like, oh.
And then after I tried to say, I was like, so who are you really? After this guy says this dumb name. And which
mysterious name.
His mysterious name, which obviously, me not being gullible, I was just like, anyways, after I just opened up his message. Like, you have to, like, when it comes to this stuff, you have to have, like, it's not like, it's like street smarts when it comes to, like, boys. Because, like, this girl just does not have it, because she, like...
I live in a la land, to be honest.
Yeah, Sierra just... Like, she's so gullible, it gets me mad. It's just so...
Because, no, like, I'm so, like, in my heart, like, I'm a nice person, you know? Like, I'm a very, like...
See, and this is the proof. Nice people don't always win.
I'm so nice.
No.
That's why I think like this, because I'm like, there's no way that somebody would do this, because why would you do that? And then, yeah.
Because there are some people in this world that are that messed up that will do stuff like this.
And it's so crazy because he used to page me. Like, it was just so weird.
The way he talked to her made Sierra think, like, oh, this guy really cares about me. And that's the one thing. You can't
never think they care.
If you've never seen a person in real life, you've never seen a video Snapchat of
Don't
them,
fall in love with the words.
No, be quiet. This is all rules for everybody, boys and girls. If they can't meet you in real life when you ask them to link up, don't trust it. If they can't send you a Snapchat without of them like live right there.
No, he sent me a Snapchat of him and his friends though. That's why I don't get this.
Okay, but was it saved from camera roll?
No, it was the actual Snapchat. That's why I'm so confused.
No.
I don't know how, bro. People be hacking.
Be quiet.
Social medias.
No, listen. Okay, you just talk too much. So, if they can't link you in real life, don't trust it. If they're asking you to get in a relationship with them before you guys even met in real life, you guys be talking for like a week and a half, don't trust it. Because it's the words. See, like that was the lust with the catfish person. If you don't know them genuinely, never heard of them, if they have some stupid username, Urban Dictionary that.
No, his username was legit.
No, it wasn't.
A lie? Bro, I don't even know who this... I'm scared, bro.
Like, I'm telling you, if you think something's up in the first week, can't listen to your gut. Go with your gut, because you're going to be right. And after, you're just going to end up feeling stupid, because you're just like, why did I waste so much time talking to this person?
I don't feel stupid, though.
What? Yes, you do. Why did I put so much trust into this person when they basically just wasted my time telling me all this, like, lust. Like, no. If you can't see me in person, then no, nothing's gonna pop off.
So now, I learned from that horrible... That was so weird, bro. I don't even know why.
No, you just... Like, that's why I always... Like, you can't just fall in love with words. There has to be
I didn't fall in love. I just like... You know when you like talking to someone? I actually liked him. I was like, this guy's cool. Like, the
fact is that you even somewhat liked him.
I mean, like, I liked him as a person. Like, talking to him, he was actually cool. Like, I could actually speak to him. That's why I'm like...
Yeah, but you didn't know who you were speaking to.
I thought I did.
You thought you did.
I thought I did. But clearly not.
If they can't FaceTime you, don't trust it. They can't iMessage you, don't trust it. If they can't let you follow their main account, don't trust it. Cause
I did follow.
You did follow his main account?
I followed his account. I followed everything. He had no pictures though, and it's because like I thought I'm like, okay, like, you know, he gave me a reason for him not having pictures. Cause Instagram's the way to get caught lacking. And I know people personally who don't have pictures on their Instagram either. I'm like, and it's for the same reasons, you know? So I'm like. But anyways,
so
the end.
Yes, we're cutting the story now. This video is about to be like 30 minutes long, but
very much. Girls,
be careful.
Be careful. It's very dangerous.
Don't fall in love with words because this generation nowadays.
Okay, not even don't fall in love with words. Be careful who you're talking to.
Or know who you're talking to at least.
And if you're not from a certain area or you don't live, like, be careful. Like, sometimes you gotta listen to the stereotypes still. Because they're kind of true.
Or just listen to somebody that's telling you what's up. Because I feel like every single time there's something that happens like this, I warned Sierra. Sierra's like, no, it can't be true. It can't be true.
It's love that they say I am in. Oh, brother, dear Romeo.
Yeah, like.
Yeah. But anyways, that's the end. So make sure you guys like,
subscribe,
share. Oh, I spat. Share.
Okay, like, subscribe, and share our video. Comment down in the section. Comment down in the section below.
Look at our tongues.
Comment down in the comment section below some videos you would like to
see. Give your opinion of what Sierra should have done. Give your opinion of what. Oh, I just call myself Sierra. Sisi. This comment.
Yeah, make sure you guys follow us on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. Yeah. I don't really use Twitter, but
this is probably one of the most embarrassing videos ever in my life, but it's okay.
Yeah. We'll have them down in the...
Trying to educate some of you girls out there. Some of you guys.
Description box, all of our usernames and stuff. But anyways, Banana Bouquet out!